So we're leaving.
Yep.
Day 3, we'll call this, of actually going to a range and shooting.
Yeah, and it's amazing how much difference 10 yards makes when you just add on. You know, we've been shooting at 20 and then you go to shoot at 30. But you know, we've had uglier rounds
For sure.
from 20, so I'm pretty happy with being able to.
Yeah. Nobody missed the target.
The sight, I got to figure out getting my sight dialed in, because I got
That is the next step.
I've got the 20-yard pin figured out, but even just going to 30, it got a little weird. I kind of want to check out like a 1-pin sight, because I feel like you can just adjust it and just you get it dialed in to 30. You get it, but those must be weird because you probably have to dial them into your bow. So I'm not sure how that works, but
yeah, I'm not sure how it works either. I mean, I want to figure out how to get my sight dialed in so that I can just put it on the target and pull back and let it go. Because right now I spend a lot of time like kind of micro adjusting myself rather than just adjusting the sight. And that's just something we need to learn how to get better at, and you know, maybe go back and see Ralph at Turner and have him teach us how to line up our sight and that kind of stuff. So
if there's one thing that you can say that you like figured out today, or like if you did you have any thoughts that you kept repeating to yourself in your mind when you're pulling your bow back and trying to get more consistent?
Yeah, just relax, stand up straight, make sure and touch the string to my nose rather than bringing my head down to touch the string, right? So standing up, bringing it up, and just letting the shot come off like a surprise, right? Yeah. So like I would kind of like when I was ready to go, I'd put my finger on the trigger and just start depressing it and just and then it would just kind of go, right? Like I wouldn't be expecting it. I just and I did I feel like I tried to do a better job today of not anticipating the shot.
Yeah.
And my groupings, even at the 30 yards, were a lot closer together even than some of my 20s last week.
Yeah.
And I would 100% put that on just getting more comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And just doing more, just shooting more, right? I mean, that's really it. I feel more confident. You know, I know where my shoulders are supposed to be, and it's just the more you do it, the easier it gets. I'm a little shocked at how much progress we've made in 3 weeks, how close our groupings are at 30 yards already, just after shooting a few times.
You had that nice bullseye.
Got a bullseye? Got a bullseye?
It was clean too, in a card about
it was a 3-inch. It was a 3-inch by 3-inch card.
Yeah.
And pegged
30 yards.
Pegged it from 30 yards.
That center is pretty good.
Yeah, no, stoked on that, and just stoked on getting out again. And it was, I mean, the camaraderie at the place is super fun. It's a good group of people. Every time we show up, ran into our buddy Brian again, who shoots the recurve.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude, that was just a blast. I feel like the honeymoon period's gonna wear off, but I'm not sure when.
Yeah. I know. I'm worried, but that's the nice thing.
But I feel like there's so many new things like still to come.
Yeah,
you know,
you keep just adding distance. And
adding distance, and then adding the trail hiking and the camping and then the hunting and then like.
This is just
I feel like we can you just keep freaking layering things on that it's just like you just bettering and you don't kind of. There's not really a plateau, you know? I mean, maybe there is way down the line, but I'm not seeing that on the horizon.
Yeah, I just don't think there's any end. It's like,
with
surfing, it's a little bit different where, I mean, there's an infinite amount of improvement you can make when you're surfing.
Sure.
Bigger waves, you can surf different places, but at some point it's like, when you get to the point where you can
paddle out anywhere,
draw the line you want,
catch a wave.
Out anywhere, you can get barreled, you can turn where you want, you can connect your bottom turn, your top turn together. Like you're proficient to the point where it's like it just becomes more unconscious when you're surfing. Mm-hmm. And maybe I'm sure plenty of things with like hunting or archery get to that point, but think part of it is just doing something new, and it like triggers that part of your brain. Like I was just trying to figure out on the range, like I was trying to just focus on two things. Like I was trying to not think about hitting the target. I mean, obviously you won't hit the target, but
Okay.
I wanted to not end the shot when I let go of the arrow. I wanted to pull the trigger, let the arrow fly, watch the arrow fly through the sight, watch the whole process happen, and kind of like in golf where it's like you have to keep your head down all the way through the swing. Like same thing with the arrow. It's like you got to watch it all the way to the target. You just follow through, and then like not grabbing the bow, like let the bow fall, and like let the wrist strap catch the bow. And if I could watch the arrow hit the target 5 times, because how many arrows I had, and let the bow fall in my hand 5 times, I didn't care as much about my grouping. Like if I can get that figured out, the groupings will get better.
Yeah.
So after 3 weeks, I mean that's where my head's at. So we'll check in another week and let you know where we get.